All right, guys, so movement number one, we have what we call the spider plank. Okay, there's a few different variations of this movement. I'm gonna show you one in particular right now that I want you guys to do. So what we're gonna do, make sure you're in a good plank position. Okay, make sure our butts aren't in the air. Okay, we're nice and flat. What we're gonna do is we're going to bring a knee into the elbow. Back down, we're gonna switch sides. Back down. Okay, every time you bring that knee up to the elbow, that's one. So for example, on Wednesday, week 3, I think it says 50 spider planks. That would be 25 each side. All right, so for the next movement, we're gonna go over push-ups, okay? It's really important that we do this the right way. So there's a few different variations you'll see on the sheet. You'll have close grip, incline, and I'm pretty sure regular. Now, most importantly, okay, if you guys are having a tough time with push-ups as is, just focus on doing the amount of push-ups, regular push-ups each day, okay? Now, when it comes to form, here's what I need to look like, okay? So, in the position here, okay, I'll show you from a few different angles of the camera, okay? As we hit the bottom, right, notice the angle of my elbows to my head. Looks like an arrow. Drive back up, okay? Notice how wide my hands are, okay? Roughly about shoulder width. Now, close grip would be a little bit closer, hence about right here, right? Let me back up a hair here. Close grip would be here. Regular is roughly about here, and wide is way out here. I want you guys to just focus on just normal stance, normal width, push-ups, okay? Let me show you from a side angle here. So, push up, we're here, control it down, drive back up. If that's too difficult, drop to the knees, okay? Knee push-ups are never a bad thing to do, okay? Because if we're having a tough time getting down and our push-ups look like this, that's not quite gonna work, okay? So just make sure that we choose the right angle that we need to be at to perform the amount of push-ups that are required daily. All right, so for this next series, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through your entire, I believe it's Wednesday, right? It should have windmill crunches, bicycle crunches, penguins, full body crunches, scissor kicks, full body crunches, and the Russian twist. So, number 1, week 1, windmill crunches. This is how I want it to look, guys. We're here, throw the body up, crunch and touch. Back down, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So notice how I'm counting each side is 1. So if you have 50, it's 25 each. That's the first one. Number 2, bicycle crunches. So for the second week, bicycle crunches right here. Okay? Notice how straight my leg is out in front here. Okay? What I see a lot is this. Right? Don't rush this movement. Get a full extension. Twist towards the knee each time. Same situation as the windmills. One side is 1 rep. 25 each side equals 50 total per day. The third week, penguins. Okay, same situation. It's going to be each side here. What I want you to do is you lay flat with our knees up, feet down. We're going to crunch up just enough to get our shoulder blades off the ground. Hands are going to be long. Touch the hands. So we swivel this way, kind of like a windshield wiper. Right? So it's swiveling left and right. Working our top abs and our obliques. That's third week. Penguins. After that, we have the scissor kicks. Okay, with the scissor kick, 4. Hands under the butt. Legs are out in front. Big kicks. Point the toes away from you. Okay? And again, this will be same situation. If we have 50, it's 25 each side. And again, I don't know exactly the numbers on top of my head right now, but whatever the numbers say, just remember, each side is 1. Okay, the next one, full body crunches. So this will be the only one in the series of the 6 weeks that's going to be all together. So if there's, say, 100 full body crunches, this is how you'll do it. You start here, crunch, back down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth, okay? And the last one, okay, for the 6th week, Russian twist. So with the Russian twist, the most important thing, don't cross your feet. We're in a good position here. You can choose to hold something if you'd like, but you're gonna rotate from side to side. And again, on that one, if you say it's 50, 25 each side, we'll give you that full 50. All right, guys, so I want to go over with you the prone reach outs, rear delt butterflies, and the prone Ys and Ts. So, prone reach outs, number 1. Here's how I want you guys to set that up. Okay, if you have a hat, you have to turn it around so our forehead needs to be into the ground. Okay, so if we're here, forehead down, we're gonna pinch, and we're gonna reach. All the way down, all the way out. Okay, every time you go up and down, that's 1. Most important thing though, guys, is to pinch our scaps, right, our shoulder blades together as hard as you can. That's the prone reach out. The prone delt butterfly. Hands behind the back, pull the shoulders up, making big circles. All the way through, all the way up, all the way down. Every time you get back to down, that's 1. So here to here is 1, right? Now, prone Ys and prone Ts. Very similar, but the prone Ys are out in front. Forehead down. We lift into the Y position. If you're gonna do Ts, we're out here at the side. Pinch, back down, pinch, back down. Okay? So what I want you guys to do with those movements, if you choose to do push-ups on a daily basis, which is fine, make sure you mix in some of that back stuff after each set of your push-ups. All right, so for the last series, okay, we got 3 things to go over. Number 1, glute bridges. Number 2, elevated hip lifts. Number 3, frog glute bridges. Number 1, standard glute bridge. Okay, make sure we're set up just like this. Feet, about this far away from our butt. Hands down to the side, head down. We're focusing on driving the hips up. Squeeze at the top. Control back down, drive it up, hold and squeeze. Okay? Every time you go up and down, that's 1. So you got 50, up and down is 1, you got 50 of those. That's the first week. Second week, elevated. Make sure you guys have something kind of like how I have my box. You guys can have the couch, a chair, a stool, something. Elevate the feet, same idea, okay? Put the heels on the piece of equipment that you decide to use. And what we're gonna do is, again, using our hands for balance, drive the hips up, squeeze the back of the legs, control back down, drive back up, and squeeze, okay? That's your elevated hip lift. The last one in that group is gonna be the frog, okay? So with the frog glute bridge, you wanna get set up in a butterfly stretch first, and then we can go down to the ground, okay? From here, you might feel a little bit of a stretch in your groin, that's okay. Hands down, feet in. We're gonna drive the hips up, okay? So it's just a different type of variation here, guys, right? We're just changing the way it's gonna work the muscles in your butt and in your hamstrings, okay? And again, same situation here. Every time you go up and down is 1. So if it's 50, up and down 1, you got 50 total.